Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of Another World, Curse of Saria. In the last episode we had another encounter with Coda, which was followed by the most difficult boss fight in the game up to now, but it was a really satisfying encounter because it was difficult in the right ways. It was a very nice challenge to analyse the boss's pattern and work out a way of dealing with it. After that, the cult seemed to disappear from Saria. The way back to Taspia was reopened, and so I've come here. As usual, getting a few encounters on the way. Together with that and selling the items I didn't need anymore, including an item I had that escapes from battle, which is completely useless now that Vince has that ability. Selling those, I was just able to get the 5,000 needed for one more HP plus 25%. Obviously I would like to have enough of those for one for every character, but not for a while. The Dark Transient also dropped an HP plus, which I've given to Amanda, who was my lowest HP character at the time. So I've changed things around a bit. Liana now has the defense plus 25%, also dropped from the Dark Transient. Alicia got the HP plus 25, obviously taking off Sensor, which I don't like to have on except for bosses that particularly need it, and of course the Dark Transient was one of those. We still can't go this way. With Saria being attacked, no way we can let people come or go. But the attack's over, haven't you heard? I do wonder if we'll be able to go this way later in the game. And since I'm here now, let's have another look inside the Haunted Mansion and see if there's anything new here. I won't bother looking inside all the trial rooms. I would expect those are unchanged. But what about this path which leads to, or led to, the boss fight of this dungeon? Ooh. Psycho Touch. Not sure I'll ever use that, but it's nice to have found it. Since I'm here, I may as well save. And we've seen all these enemies before, so I'll just skip this battle. So, Ivy leveled up from that battle. One thing that I should take care of before we move on is to look at everyone's AP, because obviously we gained a large chunk from the Dark Transient fight. Ivy has over 1,000 and no use for it. Amanda's on 813, so getting close to the 900 for 3rd tier elemental. Harley getting close to 500 for regen, which I'm fairly sure is the next thing I want to give him. Tara has 300. I've actually not used Breaker Attack yet. Oh, sorry, Breaker Attack. I've been using that all the time. Dispatch. I learned this, but it has not proved useful. Spirit Buster attacks and reduces spirit. That's a possibility. Vampire Attack I'm not really interested in. Split Attack obviously Liana has. And I'm not really interested in these because I have several ways now of inflicting those statuses should I need them. So I think in Tara's case I'm just going to hang on for now and see what I decide later on. But Vince, 300. Quite a few choices here, but as I mentioned last video, I think Excel is what I'm most interested in. I know that I have haste now, but Excel increases everyone's agility at once and is free, and probably stacks with the effect of haste if I have time to cast both. So that seems like an excellent choice. And now it's time to pay a visit to an old friend. After I've dealt with this encounter, I'm sure you remember this place. So his main danger was the tornado attack. In order to best deal with that, I'd like to have my highest HP users in the front line, which is Amanda, Tara, Harley and Ivy. But I'll keep Vince in for a few turns so as to lay on some buffs before switching Ivy in. Meanwhile, I don't know his elemental stats. He looks planty. Magic Buster. Oh, you can actually see the magic go down. And that's interesting because I didn't see that in the Dark Transient fight, so that maybe suggests that it was immune to Magic Buster and Strength Buster and I didn't realise. Right, which buff do I want? Meditate. No, Excel first. Just got that, make use of it. Oh wow. No, haste first. Excel and haste. Yeah, Harley gets 2 turns in a row. Nice. Oh, I should maybe have used... what am I thinking of? Breaker attack. Anyway. 2 people survived tornado. Harley gets another 2 consecutive turns. Now I need to be laying on some more damage, so I'll put everyone's magic up. I did get another potion jug after Dark Transient, or before, maybe. Tara is the least likely to die, so I'll put haste on her first. 5 Raker attack. Got a critical, but it's not vulnerable to weakness and meltdown. And that time, 3 of us survived, so good work. Now I wish I'd been faster in getting everyone healed back to full. I'm not even going to keep Bobby putting a hyper potion on Vince. I'll switch him out when his turn comes up. Okay, now we should be in good shape with 2 levels of magic defense. I do wish I had another potion jug though, but I'll just use a combination of Potion Plus and Harley's heal. I maybe should have used Curia, but Harley's HP is running a little low. Now, what can Ivy do that would be useful? Any of these, really. Let's try Light Pillar. It doesn't do that much. Okay, yet again, everyone survived. But this time I'm putting haste on Amanda, even though it means using up another hyper potion, because, you know, I would like more people to be hasted just to lay on some more damage. Switch Vince back in so he can you give Tara an Excel, because I think Harley is the only one who's never been knocked out and so still has the original agility bar. And there he goes down. So that was an okay fight with some preparation. I'm not sure I could have taken him on at the level I was last time I was in the Taspia area, just because my characters weren't surviving the tornado attack. Anyway, Storm Cell and Earth's Soul. As always, one of those is just a rare item that commemorates defeating an optional boss. The Storm Cell teaches Ivy Tornado, but she already has it. And with that done, we'll make our way back to Saria, so I'll see you there. So we're back in Saria and heading back to the palace. I did have a little look. Oh, so we can still get random encounters here. Well, it's a blade, so I'll get its steel and see you after the battle. Well, that was eventful. I actually got the Death Touch first try, which is unusual because it's a rare steal. And a Strength plus 10% was dropped after the battle, which I don't need because all 3 of my physical attackers already had one, so I decided to take those back to Taspia to sell them and get more HP plus 25%. And by selling the HP plus 5s and 10s that I was taking off and a few other abilities that I don't need, I was able to get enough money for 3 HP plus 25%. So now every character except Ivy has one. Harley leveled up from the random encounters on the way there and back. And Harley and Amanda are now very close to the AP they need for the next things I want to give them. Anyway, back to the palace. Sitting on the throne still does nothing, but it's cool. Nothing new has opened up in this room because there was that surprise thing that opened up in between the Dark Returner and Transient fights. I feel the need to check there again, just in case one of the other chests is available now. But other than that, our direction is clear. We've got to chase Coda into the Metaspi and try to find Cameron, whom our characters care about for reasons I don't fully understand. Vince is his brother, of course, but I have no idea why Tara and Lena attach such importance to him. Perhaps he's their dad. HP plus. So it's much easier to compare now that everyone except Ivy has the HP plus 25s equipped. So Liana and Vince are my lowest HP users at the moment, so I'm giving that to Liana. I can't jump there. It's 2 tiles. That's blocked off now. This is the way. Okay, got a save crystal. There's nothing here. I think that was... Okay, this is a part of the Metaspi we've been in before, so I'm not even going to... wait, don't these have potion pluses? I'm not going to bother. So this is a part of the Metaspi we've been in before with old enemies. And I think this platform is where there was once a character we could speak to. This is the way forward. Just down here, the Trinity Palace is this way. So we've been in this room before, of course. This is where we fought Illusioner and later Hellfire. Can't interact with this anymore. Can go through here to get back to the Invisible Maze. I'm just going to explore on my own to see if it's possible to reach the other end of the Metaspi this way. And it certainly is possible to take the same route through and come out here and get back to Yatta. And I think you know what that means. It's time to revisit yet another old friend. But first, I'm going to equip one character, doesn't matter which, with the enemy repel, because that will make it much less painless to get through the forest. Something tells me that Namida didn't anticipate me coming back to Nyata at this stage. I can talk to Ivy even though she's in my party. And even odder, I can talk to myself. Okay, what? I'm not sure when in the story that dialogue belongs. It probably before the last time we encountered Cameron, but it kind of makes sense for now. That guy's still patrolling back and forth in front of the gap, so we can't get through. And we still can't access the dungeon with the transients. I'm just fleeing from every encounter I get because the experience they would give is not worth bothering about and they won't give any AP. And I'll see you when we get there. Last time we fought the Grand Obby, his disaster finishing move wiped out the whole party and there was pretty much nothing I could do about it, but this time I think we have enough levels to take him on. Couldn't steal, but he does have something, okay. Okay, Magic Buster works. Let's use Excel to try and get as many attempts at that steal as we can. It's probably nothing. Oh, Silence Touch, not bad. And nothing else. Okay. Then I'll just attack. I assume the Grand Obby counts as a boss in that it doesn't matter whether or not everyone takes part in the fight. But I'd rather attack with Liana rather than take a turn taking darkness off either of the others. I'm even going to take a turn to scan, but he's immune to it. Can still use Vince's abilities when silenced. I'll put Alicia back in as she's the best hitter, and take darkness off. Alright, silence. I don't want to use a quick fix. But it is annoying when that happens. And it looks like that's his response to every single... So I'll just use another character to throw in aluminum. Those are really cheap. No problem surviving the disaster move. Yet again we get a rare item. We also got poison proof, which is very nice. Obviously that makes us immune to the poison status. What else did we get? An item? Purifier, I think. Heals all negative status effects. Very nice. Okay, that done. I'm going to make my way back to the Metaspi, and I'll see you there. So we're back here, and we've been through this room a few times, but the tile to the south has never done anything when we stepped on it, but Vince tells us that it will do something now. Okay, some kind of maze, remembering that we can only jump over one tile gaps. Sneaky powder, we've not encountered that yet. What is it? So, inflicts zombie and regen, the same combination we used to wipe out Craig and Brianna. Viral matter. Teaches infection to Ivy, but we already have it. We needed that for the Dark Returner. Hello? Are you the Phantom? Breaker Blast. Damages and dispels all enemies. Okay, so that's useful if enemies cast something like regen on themselves. What's this differently coloured chest? Monster in a box? Oh no, we get to choose any one of these. Well, there's no doubt. Turbo Boost is the one I want. Just to remind myself, yeah, Tonic gives one ally regen, which may be more useful than Turbo Boost, but I have 5 of them. I only had 1 Turbo Boost because I used one up against Dark Transient. We can get to this. Light Touch. So that is an ability that makes your normal attack light elemental. Okay, I think we're done here, except that I think that is either the Phantom or some similar phantomish enemy, in which case having light touch on my strongest physical attacker might not be such a bad idea. Especially as it's the only one of those I have. I just don't know how to die. Well, you're a phantom, aren't you dead already? I'm back! And this time, I'm sure I've covered all my weaknesses. Let's see. Shell Bomb? Not great. Let's get Vince in and excel. Ooh, just survived that. You're probably weak to fire. Harley, well, this turn I'll heal Vince. Hoping I get another turn soon. I got your steal. I have this feeling that one random encounter early in the game had 2 things you could steal from it, and so ever since then I've been trying to see whether monsters and bosses have a second steal, but nothing ever does. So I think maybe I was just mistaken, and absolutely nothing has a second steal. Yeah, I'll keep to the same strategy and I'll use Harley's turn to revive Vince. And when Vince's turn comes up, I'll switch him out. Shockwave, so that's high power attack with several status effects. Weaken and meltdown, but not zombie, so we're okay in terms of I just need to heal everyone up quickly. I've only got 4 hyper potions at the moment. I have not restocked on those. Still, we're good to go. Tara or Liana? Tara. Magic Buster, worth a try. Ouch. There we go, got him down. Well, your face. What do you mean by that, Phantom? So actually I kind of forgot to take account of this, but after defeating the Grand Obby, I already had enough for Amanda to learn her 3rd tier elementals and for Harley to learn regen. Vince can also learn something new. I'm not interested in Outrage, really. Why would I ever want that? So I'm going to... I think that applies to all allies, and that would have been very useful in the Grand Obby fight, but that's over now. So I'm going for Faith. I'll be able to get the other pretty soon anyway. So let's move on. Ooh, teleporter maze? I'm not sure. Or just... Hello, I know you at any rate. Hello, I've been expecting you. This way, please. I understand you and your friends wish to become guardians. I see Vince is also with you. First, prove to me that you are capable. Each of these 4 orbs contains a very powerful creature. Beat them all. If you can do this, I will help you. These creatures are no ordinary ones. Each one has a specific catch which we must work out and overcome. You've fought them before? Yes, but they're probably not the same ones I've fought anymore, so I cannot give an answer. Great. Through here? No, can't go through there until we beat the 4. Hang on, let's save here. But what are these teleporters? Oh, this one's a shop. Time bomb we haven't seen before, but not especially interested. Potion jug, very useful. In fact, I'll get one of them right now. Okay, so let's try these. Actually, I'll just see how long the recording's been going for, and then maybe we'll try one of them. Okay, we're just over half an hour. Oh, and there are random encounters in here. Well, since these are all new enemies, I'll at least show them. Gravitron. Oh, great. Couldn't steal. Okay. That thing casts Curia, so I want to take it out as quickly as possible. I'll get another chance to find out what, if anything, it can steal. I can steal from it. I'd rather have Liana in, see if her silence attack works. No. Uses spider web. Haste. Actually, I can have a steal attempt now. Nothing to steal. Okay. Zombie. Can I inflict zombie? That would be... No. So I've just got to deal a ton of damage to that thing somehow. I need Harley to scan it, but first I'll try Thunder. No. Okay, it went down somehow. That's good. Regen. And I'll use an antidote. Let's have another steal attempt. Dark matter. Sounds exciting. Okay, that's down. Hang 8. Yeah, her HP is very low, so Curia rather than regen. Try a steal. Couldn't steal, but it does have something. And I need to switch in the other party members so that everyone's had a turn. Vince? Has Vince already had a turn? I can't remember. I should have at least tried out his whatever it was called. Time bomb. Okay, we know about those. No, Liana's already been in. Tara, I think, hasn't. And if I get the chance, I'll want to switch Alicia for Amanda. And now I've got the 4 party members that I most want to gain AP with. Okay, that was a tricky fight, but we got through it, gained a good chunk of experience and AP. And the save point's right here. Okay, so I'm at just over half an hour. I don't think I'm going to fit all 4 trials in this video, but I'm certainly going to have a look at one of them. I am the test of knowledge. Do you wish to fight? You cannot hurt me. You may only defeat me by using the right attack. I will give you hints, but should you fail 1 time too many, you shall perish. Your hint is, use something helpful. So, a healing spell? That's the first thing that comes to mind, so I'll wait for Harley's turn. Very good. Your hint is, use something harmful. Well, most attacks are harmful, so shall I just try a physical attack? That sound seems to be the correct answer sound. Very good. Your hint is, use something helpful. We've already had that question. Do you want me to use a different helpful something? regen? No. Sorry, that's wrong. Your hint is, use something that can cripple. Okay, negative status effects. I need Alicia. Sleep. Sleep certainly cripples an enemy's ability to fight. Yes, it accepted that. Your hint is, use your strength. Physical attack. I can even do that with Amanda, unless you need a particularly high threshold of strength. No, it accepted that. Use the simplest move you can. That would also be physical attack. Correct. Your hint is, use something that can cripple. We've been here. I don't know how many of these I have to answer, but, you know, giving me the same question multiple times. Use something you can run out of. So, an item. Not one of Alicia's special items. I think any old item will do. That was an easy question. Use whatever you feel is right. Does that simply mean do anything? Well, that worked. I've only got one Hypno coin. Maybe Dark Mist is okay? Yes. Very good. That is enough. So that was a rather strange encounter, but we passed the test of knowledge. And I'm going to save and see you for the other 3 tests next time.